Coach, prior to the game, you said you thought the Spurs were the best team in the NBA. You've now beaten them twice. What does that say for the Knicks?
Well, I still believe they're the best team in the league. I mean, statistic-wise, their last 10 games and their record as a whole indicates that they're sitting right at the top as one of the best teams, if not the best team in the league. And we played great tonight. We beat a damn good ball club, and it took a total team effort, for 48 minutes, because that team will never beat themselves. So, I mean, we were pretty good tonight.
Coach, obviously defense was the emphasis. Tonight was a performance that you were expecting. Can you talk about particularly the perimeter defense and something that you have been emphasizing to your team?
Well, I mean, I thought that was slacking in really the last 10 games or so. Our defense kind of went the other way. And, we put a nice feel-good tape together this morning to show our players based on how we started the season defensively, where we were #1 in defense and #1 in offense. And so we were doing everything right at the beginning of the season. And there was some major slippage. And as a coach, I got to take some heat for that, because, again, it's my job to get guys, to step on that floor and give 100% and play defense at a high level to help us win. And we hadn't been getting that the last 10 games.
Yeah, Mike, what kind of performance was this from Pablo, knowing that Raymond is going to be out for a while?
It was great. I mean, he stepped up. I thought Kidd, did a great job early in the game when, in getting us off to a good start. And they're going to have to continue to play that way. I was able to rest Kidd tonight and let Pablo log the minutes, and I thought he did an excellent job in running our ball club.
Sort of following up on that, Coach, I know you've always talked about this team could score points, but tonight there was more of a balanced offense. How much, was that predicated on the team assists and moving the ball? Well,
the ball moved. I think our defense put us in a lot of the offensive positions. I mean, we got stops, and we was able to get the ball up the floor, and we made shots tonight. I mean, the ball floated, and Novak got some good looks. JR had great looks around. Ronnie made a couple threes tonight. So, I mean, the ball was moving. Melo, when he gets double, he's got to sacrifice the ball, and I thought he did an excellent job in doing that tonight.
Mike, you know as well as anybody that New York fans can be somewhat impatient. Does it encourage you, the patience and the encouragement they're showing to Amari? I mean, knowing they seem to cheer every small step that he takes.
Well, they should. I mean, Amari didn't ask to get hurt. I mean, he's done everything possible to get back out on the floor to play basketball to help this team win. And I thought he made another step tonight. His minutes increased a little bit, and he did some nice things out on the floor, I thought. And it'll come. I just got to help him more, and he's got to get in a little better shape. And with that being said, I think he's going to help us even more down the road as we continue this journey.
I think you guys held San Antonio to 4 paint points, I think, through 3 quarters. What was that a product of to you? Well,
I mean, me kind of stressing, and with the coaching staff getting on these guys, the last couple of days. I mean, it's we've watched a lot of film. We walked through some things, and a lot of it is just commitment. These guys got to understand, when you play defense at a high level like we did tonight, you put yourself in position to win games. And, we beat a good team tonight, and so that's a plus for our ball club.
Coach, over here, I know you're not so much about individual accolades, but is J.R. Smith, do you think, building a 6-man campaign or an all-star reserve?
Absolutely. I mean, that was the whole ideal, coming into this season, is putting him in that position as a guy coming off the bench that can, lead the league or, and score a lot of points off the bench. We're putting him in that position to do that, and I think he's starting to step up. He's being more patient about his play. And he's trying to do it on both ends of the floor. That's what's so nice about it. I mean, he's not just committing to the offensive end. He's trying to defend. He's rebounding. He's sacrificing the ball when he has to. So, I mean, he's playing all around good game, I think.
Coach, over here. You started Camby tonight, and also with Rashid on the bench. Did it help to have him on the bench, chirping out instructions and what have you?
Absolutely. I mean, Rashid, he's great in that regard in terms of shouting out instructions defensively as well as offensively. And Camby's a defensive guy. He's been around the league. He's played in a number of systems, and giving him the start tonight, I thought really helped us from a defensive standpoint because we were solid, and it wasn't a lopsided first quarter in favor of our opponent this time.
Staying with that, did you get what you wanted with Camby and Tyson in it together? You had two tall, agile
Absolutely.
guys.
I thought, again, when you got two bigs that, tonight we out-rebounded our opponent. We haven't done that in a long time. And that was thanks to those two big guys in there banging around, rebounding the ball. And it's what they're supposed to do. They're 7 feet tall. They should rebound the ball.
Coach, in the third quarter, Carmelo and Amari were starting to work well together on pick and rolls and things like that. Talk about how you can really develop that as Amari gets more healthy.
Well, I mean, it'll come. I saw flashes of it last year, when they played together, and they're going to be fine together. I mean, I know you guys are always debating can they play together. They both are pro players that are all-star guys that have played a number of minutes and played at a high level in this league. They'll figure it out, and it's going to be my job to help them figure it out.